Okay, we're live.
We're live.
We'll be able to, first of all, we want to introduce you. Okay, so obviously I'm Alla, you know me guys. And this is Rob.
Hiya.
And he, I don't know, you do lots of fitness stuff, so...
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about me so you get to know me better. So basically, 12 years ago, I worked in an office. I hated it. Used to play football. So I was like, I got to quit football and then become a personal trainer. And from being a personal trainer, I worked up to a nutritionist, worked with loads of football clubs, and then I become like a mindset coach. And now I basically change people's lives through nutrition and fitness. And I feel like people get it the wrong way around. So they go the training first and then the nutrition, and then they don't even bother about the mindset stuff. But I think it's like the mind's... Yeah, you got to get your head right first.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting wrong.
And then the nutrition, and then the training comes last.
Yeah, for sure. Before we start properly, guys, if you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. I'm going to try and read the comments. They are a bit slow to pop up. So.
That's cool.
So yeah, let us know if you're watching from. And you can ask me and Rob any questions about fitness. Obviously, he probably knows more. But
hope so. I'll be in trouble if I don't.
But on nutritional side, obviously, you know, I can help you out with lots of like healthy recipes and stuff, which I'm not going to do on my channel particularly, but you can follow me on social media. Hi Robert, hi Nicholas.
Great name, Robert.
Yeah, we've got 2 Roberts now.
Great name.
I'm just gonna double check everything's working properly because I've got you everywhere, guys.
So I'm just reading the comments. So Robert, so you say it's hard to find the time, but is that true? You always put blocks in the way. You'd always make time. You've got as much time as everyone else in the world. I know you, for example, say you can't make the time, but you can, because you have to think what's a priority for you, because health is one of the biggest priorities. If you haven't got your health, you're screwed.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people forget about the internal health, and that's you know, that's what I don't really I wasn't really doing it properly, you know, because you might look healthy outside, but inside, like if you actually do the test and see how much fat your body has, then you realize like, shit, I have to really do something, you know.
Yeah, but you have to think of, for example, for women, it's always about weight. So weight is the important thing, but you have to remember, no one cares. No one cares about your weight. So you don't walk down the street and go, oh my God, she must be 9 stone 10.
Yeah, that's
no
one
cares. And like I've just had a girl in my AstroTough class. She's lost like 6 inches around like her waist and her stomach, but her weight hasn't changed.
Yeah,
you have to remember
you're building the muscle, right?
I've
got some belly.
It's the bigger goal. It's always the bigger goals. You're always thinking of the big picture when you're training. It's not just I haven't lost a pound, I'm gonna quit. It's what's this doing to my health? I'm reducing my risk of disease. So a lot of people think about, for example, what they're gonna lose. So I want to lose weight.
Yeah.
Instead of that, why don't you think
I want to be healthy? That's
like what you can gain. So I want to gain confidence.
Oh yeah, that's a good one actually.
I want to gain health. I want to gain energy. I want to gain sex appeal, especially for
women.
For females.
For men as well, though. Now it's a lot of pressure, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. All men want to look good and they want 6 packs and stuff, but that's not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is health. Can you be healthy? Can you even like just run around after your kids without getting out of breath?
Yeah,
and then people always go all or nothing, and that's not what it's all
That's
about.
what I do, guys, seriously. I'm just gonna say hi. Hi, Sandresan. Привет is привет in Russian is hello.
Hiya.
Say привет.
Say what?
Привет.
Привет. Is that any good?
Yeah, that's good. We're gonna teach Rob Russian. He's got a point. He definitely has a point. What is your most favorite food to eat? Sorry, I'm watching everywhere. My favorite food, probably desserts.
Chocolate.
And chocolate and cakes, but
chocolate.
So yeah, definitely. Hey, Yanis, hello. Yanis is actually a Latvian name, so that's in Latvian. Hello would be sveiki. Say.
You say what? You can't say it yourself. How do you expect me to say it?
Say sveiki.
Sveiki.
That was better than Russian.
Sveiki.
That was better.
Sveiki.
Hi, Matthew. Hello. Joey, by getting accents like you guys help shed the pounds. I'm not sure.
No.
No, what? I don't get that. What? I didn't get that.
But he's from he's from America, but I get an accent like you guys. I'll help shed the pounds. So I'm just reading Robert's comments again. Healthy eating. He said healthy eating is the start. That's right. Like, can you prepare your foods? Like, no one plans. Let me just give you an example. So people want, this is what everyone does, and this is where the mistakes always come in. And 100%, we spoke about this on the phone. You said, you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you go, oh my God, I look like crap. I'm going to start today. I'm going to start my diet today.
Start on Monday. I'm going to
I'm going to binge all weekend and eat loads of food, and then I'm going to start on Monday.
Yeah.
Biggest mistake you can make.
I know.
Because you have no plan, you have no strategy. What you do, guaranteed, you wake up and you eat the same foods. You go, I'm not going to eat any carbohydrates. I'm going to eat plain foods, and it's just a one-way ticket to failure. So you have to go, like, for example, I said this on our podcast the other day. So if you want to listen, if you want to get tips, the health and fitness is called Sex, Chips and Rock and Roll.
Definitely, guys, check it out. And I'm probably going to be on the podcast as well.
Yes, you are.
So, yay!
Yes, you are.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so as I said, like, you wouldn't walk into a bank and say, I want to start a business, and then you go...
That's a really good example.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I don't know, I'm just going to wing it from today.
They're going to tell you to go, yeah.
They're going to go away. So you need a strategy. How do you get from here to here? And what do you do? What are you going to eat? How are you going to train? How many times a week are you going to train? Like, you have to remember, when weight loss comes, it's not like everyone thinks I'm going to do a line here. Everyone thinks it goes like this, straight across, but it doesn't. It goes like this.
Yeah, I think that's what majority of people forget. And, you know, that's speaking from, like, personal experience, you know, I've always kind of started from Monday, like, oh, on Monday I'm going to lose weight.
Yeah.
And then by Friday you've done really well, and then the weekend comes and it's someone's birthday, or there's always something going on. There's always excuses that you use, and you're like, I'm just going to have a drink or two, and then you start eating burgers, and the next day you feel...
Listen, I'm going to be completely honest. Like, as I said, my name's a truthful trainer. That's what I call myself, because I used to lie, and it wasn't lying to other people. I was lying to myself. So I used to lie to myself about the way I was feeling. I used to tell everyone I was fine and I was great.
Yeah.
When I wasn't. So I was telling porky pies.
That's what we all do, isn't it?
But I like, as a trainer and nutritionist, I overeat. I get a taste for it, and I overeat, and it's completely normal. Everyone thinks I'm not normal. I'm not normal overeating. But you have to remember, this is one tip you have to remember, one good meal doesn't make you skinny.
Yeah.
Sometimes one bad meal doesn't make you fat. It's about consistency over time.
No.
Can you stay consistency? Like, just in your chart on the wall, if you're good, and you have a bad day,
I have actually shown the charts in some of my live shows. So yeah, it was really funny. Some of the people were like, can you show us your calendar now?
Yeah.
We had a question actually saying that, you know, you love my lava cakes. And where is it? I've lost it now. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with lava cakes. Oh, there it is. Nothing wrong with lava cakes. There's nothing wrong with eating cakes. And of course, my channel is not...
cakes.
My channel is not a healthy channel. It's never really going to be like eating grass and stuff like that. So don't worry, guys. I'm still gonna, you know, do loads of lava cakes and desserts because that's what you guys love. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I eat this every single day. You know, like if you're healthy, I think, and if you're eating and you're regularly exercising, then you can have a slice of that cake, and you can have a lava cake.
There's no such thing. I want to get this through to people, so they go, like, for example, quote unquote, if you ever eat clean. Have you ever used that?
Yeah, but then. But
there's no such thing as eating clean.
Yeah, no,
like,
forget about that.
What is a clean food? People, like, I'm going to eat clean. Like, what does eating clean mean? Does it mean getting, like, a spray and spraying on food and washing it? If you have this thing in your head that means there's a bad food, you'll eat it and then feel guilty. There's no such thing as a bad food. You'll be like, I've eaten a bit of cake, that's a bad food. That's going to make me fat. No, it's not. Cake doesn't make you fat. There's no foods that actually make you fat. Overeating foods make you fat, not cakes.
Exercising as well. If you're just sitting at home and just watching TV 24/7, then you're just going to gain weight. It's just as simple as that.
So let's tell people, let's be completely honest, let's get it out there.
Guys, honestly, don't be afraid, right? Don't be afraid ask any questions, because he's a professional. and he can actually help you, and you know, don't be shy, because I'm quite shy person when it comes to talking about my weight.
Yeah.
You know, it is embarrassing, but at the end of the day, if you don't ask for help, you're not gonna get it. Hi Razvan, hello.
Hiya. So what do you struggle with? Let's be honest. Let's get out there. This is a big truthful. It's like sometimes you have to speak about it to get it out. Otherwise, it's like a secret, and it.
Yeah, I know. The more you talk about it,
people eat in secret and pretend it's not there. If you get it out, because everything will always come out. You're like, for example, emotions. If you've got an emotion, it will always come out. If you store it, it will build up and it will be released in the worst possible way. The same with
when you drink or something. Just
out, so what do you struggle with?
I'll get to that in a second. So Joey, it's almost 7 a.m. here. What would you eat for breakfast in your day? Like,
see, my breakfasts, for example, I go through like. You're going to go, this is... Because in Western society, for example, in America, I don't know if he's in America, and Britain, we're brought up with cereals, which is...
And that's not a good thing.
No.
We have
no other countries will have that, and that was done years ago when they reduced wheat, and they started getting cereals out there. So, like, for example, I'll give you some examples of what I have, because I make the time. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make the time.
I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm
up.
sorry, I'm going to say, not going to swear here.
So, like, yesterday I had 5% mincemeat in almond butter with peppers and onion. Yeah, and paprika, So, grilled salmon with scrambled eggs. I have a 3-egg omelette with chorizo, cheese and ham, and a side salad. What else do I have? If I'm in a rush, I'll have like full fat Greek yogurt with a scoop of protein mixed in.
Yeah.
And some like peanut butter. I have porridge oats. It all depends. Sometimes I have like chicken sausages with like side salad and eggs. Sometimes I have
healthy protein, isn't it? Lean meats. I think everybody knows this information because, you know, guys,
people don't though. That's the thing. I don't think
I feel like it's out there all the time. There's so much of it. And, you know, it's like, it's just we get lazy, you know. And I realized if you prepare your meals in advance, like I've prepared my lunch for 3 days and now I just have it in my fridge and I'm like, okay, it's done. I'm just going to eat that and it's healthy.
But the thing is that, I'll be honest with you, you say it's lazy, but it's fear.
Yeah.
It's that fear, the fear of, I'm going to fail again. I'm going to mess it. This is the truth.
Yeah,
I'm going to fail.
True,
like, I'm going to train and I'm going to be in pain. I'm not going to be able to eat cakes anymore. I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. And you think of all the things that you can't do, and you go, no, I'm happy where I am. Let's stay where I am. What other things can you do?
Hi, Razvan, what's the best healthy food for breakfast? Raju's barbecue, open season. Tim, hey, looking good out. I love your hair. Thanks, Tim.
What about my hair? Come on.
Didn't you say? You said something really funny though, didn't you? You were like, I told him, I was like, I wish I looked like I was 18 when I was 18. He's like, you were like, I wish I had hair. It was so funny. Yeah, that was a good example.
I lost it when I was like 21.
Yeah, but I guess if you're confident, it doesn't matter, right? So.
Oh, okay, let's see it. Oh, I see some more. Are you doing paleo
Hi Lexi,
diet? No.
I missed your live video last time, so I'm excited to see this one. Hey, we're excited to have you here.
Some good questions here. So, Joey, what are you saying? I should get off the couch? Yes.
Yes, definitely get off the couch. Like
just start off going for walks. You don't have to go to the gym. Just do something. People get this mixed up. And I did a blog post on this, and it was like, people go to me, I can't get motivated. And I'm like, well, if you hate the gym, you're never going to get motivated to go to the gym.
Yeah.
That's like me getting up in the morning and having to do algebra. Saying you've got to get up in the morning and you've got to do maths questions. I'm going to stay in bed. I ain't getting up.
That's true. That's why I guess you need to do something that you actually love. Like, I discovered that I love boxing because it kind of made me kind of get all my stress, like frustration, which I didn't even know I had, but clearly I'm an angry person. No, I'm not angry. I'm just joking. But, you know, like, and that doesn't really feel like an exercise. I just enjoy it. So I guess doing like cycling around the park, anything like that.
You have to, if you have a negative, like, a word, so people like go exercise, pain, exercise, push-ups, exercise, burpees. If you think exercise, you're going to have a negative connotation to it and you're not going to do it. If you think...
Having fun.
Yes.
I'm going to have fun. With friends or whatever.
I'm going to have fun. I'm like, when people come to AstroTuff, they're like, AstroTuff is fun. I'm like, it is fun. They don't even know they're going, exercise. I saw a nice question here.
Yeah, we get lots of questions, guys. We're going to get through them. Hi, Nisha from India. Hi, Shiza from Pakistan. Hey, guys, more Russian food. I'm not gonna ever stop doing Russian food. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to answer this one. Are you doing paleo diet? So no,
Frank.
I don't. There's no such thing. We don't do any. Like, I don't believe in doing any diets.
Yeah.
The best diet. Here you go. Here's a tip. Is the one you can stick to.
Which is basically adapting a healthy lifestyle, it's eating and exercising.
Yeah, it's just eating normally, and then realizing you can have treats here and there. Just think of it as it's just healthy eating, because there's so much. Everything's so quick these days. Like, we've got like processed foods, quick foods on the go. So you'll get up, you start off in the morning, you're in a rush, you rush breakfast, and then you start the whole day. If you start off in a rush, the whole day will follow in a rush.
That's true, actually. It's so true. You know, because I did yoga, and you start the day, like, I haven't done it in a while, but like when you do yoga, it kind of calms you down, and you become like really calm, and you have breakfast slowly. And like, I've noticed, because obviously we live in London, so it's a really crazy city. Everyone's always running and rushing. Yeah.
So the best diet is the one you can stick to, not one that you do for 2 weeks, and it's what fits your lifestyle best. Like this, you may have heard this, and everyone thinks this: you can't eat carbs after 6 o'clock. And I'm like, that is a complete myth. There's so many myths. There's so much rubbish.
There is a lot of information which is false.
Like, I always say to people, you can't eat carbs after 6. I'm like, what if you travel to America? Then what?
Yeah, then you can't eat it.
Then what do? Do you stay on British time because you're gonna get fat? Like, no, there's people.
That's actually a good point.
You have to remember, people. Like, this is one called the truthful trainer. I will not sell you the dream. There is no dream. There is no quick weight loss. It is slow. It is slow. It's like £1 to £2 a week over time, and no one wants to hear that, because we're Amazon Prime, Amazon this. So everything's now. Instant Netflix. Weight loss is slow. You didn't put on a stone overnight. You're not going to lose a stone overnight.
People forget how long it takes to gain weight. Like, you always gain weight over the years, so you can't lose it so quickly.
But for example, you know it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but you still try and do it.
I know.
And you fall for the scams. So like the quick pills and the pills and the potions, and it's not. It's all food.
I know.
Save your money.
Hey,
Buy food.
Nini from...
Do our recipes.
Yeah.
Healthy ones.
Hey, Nini from Taiwan, Taipei. What about keto, man? Diet.
No.
Great way of talking, and this is fun, not exercise.
Keto is no.
We had quite a good question from Sander-san, who is asking what time of the day is the best to exercise, and also from Christina.
Great question. I can answer this.
Yeah, we have really good questions, so we're just gonna have to answer them quickly. So Christina, is it normal to be hungry a lot, even if I eat required calories, nutrients?
Yeah, remember, if you're trying to lose body fat, you have to burn more than you're putting in. So you have to be on a calorie deficit. It's really easy, and people try and overcomplicate it. That's your maintenance weight. Yeah, if you eat there, you'll gain fat. If you eat there, you'll lose fat. It's honestly comes down.
It's basically math.
It's that simple, and it takes about 3,500 calories to put on a pound of fat.
So what about the question actually being hungry? Like, is it normal to be hungry?
Yeah,
I think it's
if you're on a calorie deficit, you will be hungry, and you have to remember, if you're used to feeding.
In eating a lot, your stomach is stretched as well.
It's a hormone in your brain that will release, that will tell you you're hungry. It's called ghrelin. So your
really?
Yeah, hormone will release in your brain that will go, you're hungry now, because you're used to that feeding. It's all patterns. So it'll be like a feeding pattern. So if you don't wake up and you don't eat breakfast, you won't get that hormone release, and you don't feel hungry.
Oh, I see.
If you eat breakfast,
I always eat my breakfast.
Yeah. And if you don't eat, then you'll get that signal that goes, I'm hungry. Eat.
Yeah.
So if you remember, if you're eating less calories, you will unfortunately be hungry. That's just the way it is. That's how it works. You're never gonna. That's why you fill up with like loads of vegetables, so you keep your fiber content, so lower calories but bigger plates. You could have, like, for example, a meal, like, for example, a Mars bar that big, that's 300 calories, or you could have a plate full of that much of vegetables and like lean meats, which is what's going to fill you up more. And
also by chewing, you do actually get really full, and your like, what's called the buds in your mouth kind of like fill up. But Lexi, she's agreeing with everything we're saying. She's trying to do it now, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't work? How long have you done it for?
Yeah, let us know how long you've done it
That's
for.
the thing, you say it doesn't work, but what are you measuring? Are you just going by weight? Are you measuring your inches? Are you taking photos? How long? People go, it doesn't work, and I go, how long have you done it for? A week. That would be you.
Yeah, that would be me, literally. I'd be like, oh.
Like, it's not how long you've got to do it consistently over time, and then you have to adapt and adjust, because as your weight comes down, this is what people don't realise, your metabolism, the more overweight you are, the higher your metabolism. And then as you lose weight, your metabolism comes down. And what most people do is they go gung-ho. So they start off here and they do loads of cardio, they cut all the calories, they do weights, so that, and then they drop quick, and then they've got nowhere to go. So you have to start off like walking and cut your calories a little bit down there. Okay, cool. Now you've got to there, you plateau off. Now you're going to add weights in, go down there. Then we're going to add some HIIT training, go down there. And then so you've of all these tools in the box, but you need to keep all these tools. If you use them all up, you're screwed. That's why you got to keep your calories. People don't realise you have to keep your calories as high as possible.
Rob is kind of helping me out a bit. So he told me I have to eat 1,800 calories a day. Well, you even said 1,900.
Yeah, higher.
I was like, no, I'm gonna have 18.
Higher the better.
So I've been eating this for 4 days. So obviously you're gonna follow this fitness journey with me. So it's my week number 1, and I've literally eaten like 1,800, even 2,000 one day. But I did exercise a lot.
That's good.
So we'll see. I'll obviously keep you posted every week. Christina asking, is walking more beneficial than running?
Is walking more beneficial than running?
Yeah.
Obviously, it depends on time. So if you walk, you can walk for longer than you can run. If you can walk for an hour and only run for 2 minutes, you're going to burn more calories. All about burning calories. What do you enjoy more?
Yeah.
What can you stick to? If it's, are you training for something? If you enjoy walking, so for example, I like going out for a walk. I put books in my ears and I go for an hour's walk, and I love that.
I personally prefer walking to running. I used to run a lot when I was younger, but like now when I run, I just feel heavy, to be honest. Like I feel like I'm not light, so maybe when I lose some weight, then I'll be able to
and
run.
you can build up your fitness will get better.
Yeah, I hate
and then
running
you can start.
as well. Yeah,
like, I'm not a massive fan of running, I'm not going to lie.
But you can do, one thing that I figured out to do with running with Christine is that I did interval run. So it was actually a bit more fun. So I ran for 4 minutes, then I walked for 4 minutes, then I ran for 3 and walk. And then you just do that.
Yeah, that's called that's called fartlek training.
Yeah, and that was actually really, really fun. I eat too much and it's bad for my health. Why belly not reduce fast?
Eat too much is bad for my health. Yeah, if you eat too much, it is bad for your health.
Yeah.
Why belly not reduce fast? Because your body wants to hold. So why does your belly not want to reduce fast? Because your body it's stored energy. If you're not using that energy, your energy will store to be reserved for when you need it if there's a famine. So it wants to hold it for as long as possible. Your belly wants to hold fat as long as possible. It doesn't want to drop it because that's energy that's stored. The bigger you are, the quicker you lose weight. As you get smaller and leaner.
It's harder and harder, isn't it?
Like I've had my brother training me recently. I went from, I started off 16% down to 12, and that's slow as hell.
Yeah, I know.
You have to realise it is going to be slow. Your metabolism drops, and I'll just see a question on metabolism here actually.
Yeah, go on.
So how to increase metabolism?
So Nini...
You can't.
Sang.
You put on weight and you increase your metabolism.
Really? I thought you can increase your metabolism.
Not really. Like foods, like there's so many myths. Like if you drink green tea, if you...
Yeah, and if you eat ginger, that's what I thought. If you eat ginger, like
you have to have like so many thousands of cups for it to actually work. Like that's another...
That kind of makes sense, I suppose, yeah.
Like it's not going to make a difference. It's all about, as I said, it's all about people... think all these things will speed up metabolism and stuff. Like you drink a glass of water as soon as you wake up, you have hot lemon. No.
I literally do that. Oh my god. No, it's not like I'm gonna lose weight, but just kind of I feel like that's a healthy thing to do. But that again, that's been ingrained now. Ingrained? Can you say that word?
Ingrained.
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 So we've got a couple of questions there. So Hermanish, hello. Sorry, we're a bit slow. I'm addicted to cakes. Some low-fat chocolate cake. You said you were going to make me something today.
I am. We'll film it. A belt sounder brownie, like a low... We'll film it and we'll put it on. So it's like a protein brownie, which is low calories. So it tastes really, really good. I brought the ingredients with me.
So he's going to show us in a bit, once we go through all the questions, how to make like a healthy chocolate dessert. And yeah, if you still love cakes, you can have that and have basically something sweet if you really
I make different cakes. I make calories that are high. I make protein ice cream. So I make ice cream that's protein, and I fit that into my calorie needs for the day. That's how you do it. You can have anything you want.
Sunday, half an hour every day, just jogging and planks. I would recommend starting with half an hour of walking every day, and you will notice that after like 1 week, this is from my personal experience, after 1 week, you actually enjoy walking and your body starts to crave. And now I'm kind of also doing competitions with Fitbit, with other people, and because I'm very competitive. And yeah, he's got a lot of steps on. I'm gonna get there eventually. But when you do competitions with other friends and people, it kind of makes you do better. So even, I'm not saying you're gonna suddenly walk for 5 hours, but you will do a bit better than if you were on your own. So it's always better to team up with people.
Yeah, so you're massively
friends.
accountable. So you have to be accountable. There's 4 things that you need for success.
Yeah, listen to this. This is really good, actually. Go on, say what are the 4 things that you need to do, right, to lose weight?
Can you remember them?
Accountability.
So yeah, you need to be accountable to someone or something. So something like this, Facebook.
Yeah.
Tell everyone what you're gonna do and in how long. So you're accountable.
Yeah.
Put
Post pictures of yourself. I know it's embarrassing, but if you put it out there, you know.
You'll be the leader. So people will come to you. You'll do it, and people will say, "I wouldn't do that," but you'll be the leader, and people will ask you, "How did you do it?" And you apply these It's all strategies. So you need to be accountable. Yeah. You need support from people like you. Or people like the same as you, so you have like a support partner, so you'd build a support group, friends, your environment's everything. If your friends, like your environment, you are the average of the 5 people you spend most time with. If they are, if people are overweight around you, you're going to be overweight most of the time. It's not a fact the whole time, but you're the average of the 5. So you need so you need support, accountability, support, and you need access to someone who's ahead of the game.
I think you said support twice.
I'm going for it. Accountability, support.
Yeah.
Third one, access.
Yeah. Access, okay.
Access to someone like a mentor, so like a trainer, a nutritionist. So you pay someone, so you're invested. As soon as you're invested, there's money in it. So people will try all these things that they get off the internet, but there's, like I put a free, like Body Blitz diet out. You can actually get it on my page, I think, Rob Blackburn Triple Train. If you press sign up, you can get it. But 3,000 people signed up for it and 2 people completed it because they didn't pay for it. And then when I charged £200 for that before, everyone did it because you're invested in it.
Yeah. Or like you told me also to like set challenges. For example, if you don't complete your goal within like few months, 4 months, then you give your money away to like a charity you don't like, or give money to somebody that you don't like, and you'll be motivated not to do that because you're like, why would I give money away to somebody I hate? So you're going to try and do everything to stick to it. Yeah.
And the last one, we've got 4. So where did we go? Accountability, support.
Investment, right?
So someone ahead of the game.
Yeah.
And then the last one is the biggest one, strategy.
Yeah.
So you need a strategy how to lose weight. Because it's not easy. Like, it is not easy. It's easy in principle. It's the easiest thing in the world, but actually doing it and applying it is the hardest thing in the world. So you need, how many times you're going to train a week? What are you going to eat for breakfast, lunch and dinner? What are you going to have as snacks? What are you going to do at the weekend when everyone's eating cake? Here's a strategy for you. If you go, here's one for you.
It was really hard yesterday.
If you want to, like, if you feel like eating, brush your teeth.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one. Brush your teeth and you'll be good.
Chew gum.
But you know, yesterday, so I went to a YouTube event. I was invited to do like a training. And on a break, I come out and there's chocolate brownies, there was macarons, there's cake pops, cookies, and I was like, oh my god, it was a real test for me. And I went for like a healthy juice. And
fair play.
So yeah, so I was really proud of myself. Anyway, I've got a couple of questions quickly. Hello to people who are joining in. Hi Midwest Life, Allah hi from Missouri. Hello. Hi Byron. What's the best way to make a good use of your carrots?
That's for you.
You can make carrot soup, carrot pancakes, and carrot smoothies. Here you go.
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Actually, it's not as bad. Einstein, okay, he kind of said it. He's really proud of his big punces in Latvia.
He's big what?
That sounds so wrong.
He's big
punces.
Sorry.
No, that means belly. Belly in Latvian. And then he said, actually, I'm proud of my six pack, but I'm not sure which one he actually means. I think he means he has a belly. So and
But are you proud?
he's proud of it.
Costs a lot of money for a big belly.
And we had question from sorry guys, we're just gonna quickly.
Diets don't work. Yeah, I agree.
Leanne, diets don't work, so that's why we're talking about it.
Yes, it's not a diet.
Genetics important, Jim is saying.
Here we go. I'll get one a bit. Genetics are important. I've had. I'm into all the science of nutrition and weight loss. I've had all my genetics tested. So I sent a swab away and I had them all
really?
tested. Yeah.
And what happened?
They're terrible. Yeah, absolutely terrible. So I used to play football and you normally have like a gene called the actinin 3 gene, and I had none of them genes or anything. So you can you need to outwork your genetics. Don't use that as an excuse to hold you back.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want. It's not about
probably a
genetics.
bit harder, but you can still do it, guys.
You can. Weight loss is simple.
So Ale is saying, diets don't work for me. I know I need to be on a diet, but I'm always hungry. Is there a good appetite suppressant you can recommend?
Yeah, vegetables.
Yeah, actually vegetables, green vegetables as well. So I've actually just gonna show you. Why not?
Vegetables.
So I have prepared here. I've got some zucchini, some broccoli, which I'm gonna just lightly steam. And I made a whole pot of kale, and I know that after eating that, like, I'll be so full. So if you're hungry, eat vegetables and stuff.
Yeah, like, fill up on vegetables. Like, if you have to remember, people were like, I don't eat anything. I'm like, what do you eat? I eat breakfast biscuits in the morning, and then I have a sandwich, crisps, and the soda, and then I have a mid-afternoon snack, and then I get a takeaway. But even though that's like small food, it's loads of calories. Loads of calories. I guarantee if I come and cook for you, you wouldn't be able to eat. You wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't physically be able to eat that much, and you'll be eating less calories than you are now. It's all about nutrient density. I don't want to go too sciencey with
because we're gonna go through all the questions quickly. So Safura, people say cow eat grass and walk all day, but you can still see. I'm guessing that it's fat. That it's a cow. I mean, I guess it's a joke. Razvan, life is 3 things, eating and sleeping and lasting. I can't say it because I feel shy.
Sexing.
You can say it. It's fine.
You can say
Don't
it. Yeah, it's
shy.
fine. I'm not shy.
Yeah, I'm not shy
talk about
either.
anything. I'm easy.
Oh, it's easy to say, but it's hard to do. That's the one. Hey, Larry. Larry's saying, hey, Rob.
Hiya. Hi, Larry. How are you doing, mate?
Sharon, can you drink any sort of wine? I love wine.
I drink wine.
You can drink, but just not a lot, right?
It's the same principle.
It's just calories, So yeah, just have 1 glass.
Have a couple,
but then eat less, right?
Like, I'll go out for a meal, like at the weekends. Me and my girlfriends.
How many do you have?
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend will go for a meal, and we'll I drink rosé. I'll have like a starter, mains, and dessert, and like. Yeah.
We actually have a couple of questions there as well. Sorry, we guys are going to get through all of these.
It's a lot of questions. You said beforehand people don't ask questions.
Well, I thought everyone was quite shy, but I love it now.
Shy.
Liana is asking, is it possible to lose weight just eating healthy without exercise and walking 5-6 kilometers a day? Yeah, I think. But you have to remember that it's going to take a really long time, right?
Not necessarily. The thing is, I find that you have to remember, when you do a training session, you don't burn many calories. You only burn like 200,
she just wants to walk
300. Yeah, that's fine. You only burn, if you do a hard session as a female, you burn less calories. It's more the psychological effect. If you think of this, when you get up in the morning and you get up, like you got up this morning and trained, right?
Yeah, I woke up today.
And it sets you on the right path for the day psychologically.
I'm all like excited and energetic today.
Yeah, that's it. So you're like, the good habits will follow if you get up in the morning. Most people get up in the morning and they start off being, if you're proactive or reactive, so they react to situations. Phone.
Yeah, don't read your phone first thing in the morning.
And then comparing to everyone else. Oh my God, look how
my life's not the same.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
You have to remember, is that me? It's telling me to breathe. See? My watch is telling me to breathe. Maybe I'm
talking too fast.
Talking too fast.
We're getting so excited.
It says on my watch, it says you have breathed for 0 minutes today.
We have some funny...
Basically, it sounds I'm dead.
We have some funny questions. Someone's asking if you can show your 6-pack. Obviously, that's not for me. It's I don't think we're gonna do that, guys. But
Who said I've got a 6-pack?
I don't know.
Listen, a 6-pack is not it's very hard to maintain. Trust me, I've done it.
Midwest, do you guys like traveling? What countries do you like to visit?
Anywhere hot.
Anywhere. I love traveling anywhere, literally all my countries. I want to visit Japan. Allah, how much water are you supposed to drink every day, Byron?
As much as you require.
Yeah. As much as you're quite.
Look at your pee.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, if your
So-
pee color needs to be white, right?
So the clearer it is, the more hydrated you is. The more darker it is, the less hydrated you are. So look at your pee. If it's dark, drink more water. If it's clearer, you know you're reasonably hydrated. I'd say for a lot of people, cut off your water later on. Otherwise, you'll get up to go for a toilet. Quite a lot.
Yeah, like I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, drinking a lot of water does help also get rid of your water weight, because then your body's fully hydrated, right, as well. Hey Jersey, all the love from Philippines. Sharon, thanks guys from Australia. Alice saying thank you, great
I'll
tips.
go to Australia. One of my mates is there in Brisbane.
Oh really? So Frank keeps going on about the keto diet. So he mentioned this last time I was doing the live, and he's saying that
Frank, I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Listen,
there's nothing. Keto does work. You have to realise the keto diet works because you're cutting calories. So if you've got protein,
it's the same thing.
Yeah, you have protein, 4 calories per gram, yeah? And you have fats, 9 calories per gram, and you don't eat carbohydrates, which is another 4 calories a gram. You're taking all them calories out, and you lose weight. It's the same if you do a low-fat diet. You're taking the fat out. I promise you it's that simple. But you will feel, obviously, eating fats and protein satiates you more, so you feel fuller. Like, carbs aren't bad. I can't stress that enough. Carbs aren't bad. People think carbs are bad because you think biscuits, crisps, stuff like that. But if you eat potatoes, they don't. People go, I can't eat. I'm off potatoes. I'm like, why? They've got so many nutrients and so many minerals, and it's so good for you. There's nothing wrong with it.
He's saying he doesn't count calories at all.
No, that's good. Like, sometimes you don't have to. It's just to get a gauge. Like, everyone's completely different.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're taking in, I'd say sometimes I get people to count calories, sometimes I don't. It depends. If you don't know where you are, for example, people go, I don't understand why I'm losing weight. I'm like, how much are you taking in? I don't know. Let's measure that for a week and see how many. And people are surprised that it takes them, they need to be, for example, on like, say 1,800 calories, and they're taking in 2,600 calories.
That's way too
And then you
much.
realise, oh my God, I didn't realise how much food I was eating, how many calories was in that. But yeah, it's not, you don't have to count calories. No, I agree with you, Frank.
So yeah, midlife life, she lost weight by exercising, and my food wasn't always healthy. Yeah, I guess if you just cut out...
Balance.
Oh, thank you very much. I love you guys.
I think you need to get in this one a little bit, yeah.
Glad you're liking the channel. Royal Fortune, look up University of Texas football team's hydration chart correlates the color of your discharge to hydration levels. That's
Discharge.
really good.
That's right. I don't know why that made me laugh.
So yeah, just do that. Definitely, it's a good idea to kind of see.
You spat my water out.
I love to eat burgers and fries, but how can I be fit? I don't want to delete them. I love them.
Listen, if you eat burgers and fries every day, you more than likely will be. For example, let me give you an example.
Doesn't want to give them up.
Well, you don't have to. That's where you count your calories.
Yeah.
And if you use something called, like, if it fits your macros, and you can fit that into your diet, but I'd say as burger and chips the best option for you. Like,
you don't have to give them up. I don't feel like you have to give up everything. It's all in moderation, isn't it?
Balance. It's all balance. Yeah. Like, you have to live. Like, you have to, if you go through life not eating cake, how boring.
I know, I would die, especially because I love making cakes and eating them.
Like, chocolate is my weakness. Chocolate. I love chocolate.
But guys, like, obviously I can just relate to a lot of you, because I can say that I'm quite an extreme person. Like, I'm either all in or I'm all out. Like, I can't seem to have a balance or find a middle. And that's just been...
But you have now.
All my life. But now I'm trying to be like, okay...
Well, watch your language, not trying, you are.
Oh yeah, I am gonna...
They're going to give you a little thing here, ready? I'm going to show you something live on TV. Let me do this, right?
Okay.
Now hold your hands out like this.
Alright.
Okay? So there's a pen in that hand. I want you to try and pick up that. Is that a pen?
Oh no, it's actually... Well, don't worry about it.
Looks like a pen.
Do I just pick it up?
Try and pick that up with that hand. No. Try again.
I don't get it.
No, you did it. You followed through. Try again.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm not trying.
Now try.
So obviously, like, you don't do it if you try, right?
So if you try, there's a little tip. This is, I asked her to try and pick up the pen. That is follow pen.
That's actually doing it. No.
Yeah, that's actually...
My breather, sorry.
Yeah. So that's actually following through and doing it. So at the moment, you're actually doing it. You're not trying.
My mind's already changed.
You have to watch. You have to watch your language. If you try, you'll always be there. How many times have you ever said, I'm gonna try and lose weight. It never happens. I'll try and come out.
With the club. Yeah, so this is what really changed my thinking, you know, because Rob asked me like, you know, so, you know, what you doing? I said, I'm trying to lose weight. I've been trying for a very long time. And then he was like, okay, when you tell your friends you're going to try and come out to a club, are you actually going to come out? And I was like, no, I don't think I would. No. So what if I'm saying I'm trying to lose weight? That means I'm not really trying. I'm not going to do it.
You are.
I am now.
You have to watch it. It's all in your head. So a lot that this is a mental game. You are what you think and what you say. So you have to say the right language in your head. It's like, for example, how many of you say, I can never lose weight?
Yeah,
never.
I know a lot of people say
that's not true. If you've stood on scales and sometimes you've lost weight, so you have to take that language away. I can lose weight if I put effort into it. You have to change it, otherwise it would be, I can never lose weight, and you'll always have that barrier there.
You can, guys. You can lose weight.
You can.
And
it's
I'm
not
gonna
just about
motivate
weight,
you.
and you can get healthier, and you can get fitter, and it doesn't matter about your genetics.
Oh my God, Rob, I think we should do another live in like 3 or 4 months' time. When
I was going to say, get in it, yeah.
When I look really fit, so you'll be actually able to see like how I have transformed, and now because I have accountability, I have to do it. Mm-hmm. We have some questions. Safura, what if we use some weight loss pills?
No. Waste of money.
Waste of money. See, that was quick.
Spend it on food.
Julia Trockman, hello. I want to lose weight, working out 4 times a week, 1 hour, and counting calories, trying 1,200 calories.
That's too low. Get them up.
So Julia, yeah, that's what he told me. So that's too low. Try eating 1,800 calories and burning at least 500 calories.
It depends on your weight. So it all depends on how much you weigh, what your exercise levels are. But if you start low calories, you've got nowhere to go, because you have to lose weight. You have to cut calories down again. Mm-hmm. So you'll get to 1,000 calories. You're eating nothing. You have to start as high as you possibly can. Remember, the more you eat, your metabolism stays higher.
Oh. But who doesn't like to eat more? I'd love it. Like, I'm actually enjoying this right now. So I'm still a bit skeptical. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm eating 1,800 calories a day. So I will see if I lost any weight after this week or 2 weeks. And if I have, then
inches. Remember,
inches. Yeah, you have to measure
photos. You have to go through different. So it's not just weight. Weight is not important. Weight is muscle, fat, water, bones. It's not a great scale to go by. Everyone's like, I want to lose weight.
Yeah, no, you want to be healthy and you want to look sexy and you want to
fit
into your new clothes.
Let's be completely honest. People want to look good naked in the mirror.
Yeah.
You want to look in the mirror and go, fuck yeah. I swore. Sorry.
No, don't worry
on my page, I swear
I'm sure you can handle it, guys.
Is it past the 9 o'clock watersheds? They go, damn, I look good. That's what you want to say. It's all about looking good naked.
Yeah.
Like, because people will lie and say, why do you want to lose weight? Because I want to get fit, tone up. And they beat around the bush, because I want to look good naked. I want to look good in the mirror.
It's actually true, isn't it?
I want to look good for my partner, which I do. I want to look good for my girlfriend. Like, I want to look good. Like, I'm a trainer. I've got that kind of thing that I have to keep up. That's the truth. And people will beat around the truth. The truth is, you want to look good in the mirror for your partner or for a potential partner.
Yeah, 100%. We also have some.
Yeah, we do. You don't want to listen to our podcasts. Don't go to our podcast. It is explicit.
Frank, great. Thank you so much. He's enjoying our show. He's leaving. So we've got a couple of more questions here. Hey, Gupret, thanks. Julia, also protein shake 1 scoop. Yeah, that's good. Larry, well said, Rob. You make sense. Balance is the key. Jim, try concept, good one. Josh, how do I gain weight? Junk food and red meat gives me the runs.
Don't eat it.
Lol, seriously, I'm 34, 178 centimeters and being 64 kilos. Oh my, wow, that's really skinny, man.
What's that?
He's 64 kilos and he's 178.
How do I gain weight? So you're basically, it's called ectomorphic. So you find it really hard to put on weight. So there's ways you can do it. I've had friends that are in the same position. I'll show you photos of like how
I wish I could never gain weight. That would be my dream. I think it'd be a dream for any woman.
Yes, you got different. You have to remember your body types. You got like, you might remember it from school. So you've got like an ectomorph, mesomorph, and an endomorph. So you're ectomorphic. You need to figure out how many calories it takes you to maintain your weight, and then you need to put 1,000 calories on top of that.
Oh wow!
Hit the weights, no cardio. So like big bowl of porridge, put whole fat milk in it. 2 scoops of peanut butter with 2 scoops of protein.
You see, there you go. And that's
thousand or so calories.
1,000 calories for breakfast.
Chicken cooked in like butter, coconut oil.
Yeah.
Like rice.
There you go, Josh.
Avocados. Get that, like the highest density foods you can get. Shakes. Put shakes like, so you make it like a protein shake and throw more peanut butter. Peanut butter's great for weight gain.
I love peanut butter. I do limit it though to 2 to 3 teaspoons a day because
this is. I'll get this out of my bag. So I brought this with us because we're
gonna bring something out.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring something out. This is a good way of losing weight.
Einstein is saying he's sexy with his big belly. I'm raw. I'm happy for you. Byron, Alan, what's the best way to cook tomatoes for healthy recipes?
Here you go, this one for you. So if you want to eat more peanut butter.
Is that peanut butter?
It's powdered peanut butter.
Oh, actually got a pack of that. Someone sent it to me.
Did they really?
I've never used it yet.
Yeah, so that's less calories. So it's half the calories. You have to apply a little tactic. So powdered peanut butter.
Never heard of it before, and I thought I knew everything.
So this is how you lose weight. You go to, instead of milk, almond. So you cut calories. It's all about cutting calories.
Yeah.
Loads of tactics you can apply.
So Sharon, I have to go to bed. Please let me know when you're online again. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing inspiration. Please share. I guess she's watching from America or India. Yeah. Lovely to have you, Sharon. I hope you have sweet dreams. What about eating less for dinner? Nini is asking again.
It doesn't matter over the day, so you can have,
as long as you fit the calories,
I like a bigger dinner. I like a bigger dinner before I go to bed. It helps me sleep better. Like I a lot of carbs in the evening, so I sleep good.
Larry asking, saying, "You're lucky, Ella. You have a great trainer like Rob. Wish I also had trainer like him. Please do make."
You can. I do online training.
He does online training, so guys, you can also have him as well.
Go to my page, Rob Blackburn, Truthful Trainer.
We have tagged it in the up bit there.
Yeah.
But please do make more videos and updates so we can also follow your regime. Yeah, I can. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do it because now I feel accountable. So I will update at least 2-3 times a week how I feel. But yesterday, like I said, I did feel a bit really, kind of, it was difficult. The fact that there were all this sugar and brownies there and I couldn't have it. And that was like a test. And I'm not going to lie, the training was really difficult this morning as well. Like, obviously, I got up 6:40 in the morning, went for a 45-minute...
That late?
Went for like a 45-minute walk. And yeah, I was exhausted. But then after that, for some reason I have lots of energy.
Yeah, it takes time. Nothing happens overnight. You have to take time. It takes time to. Everything is conditioned. It's your conditioning. It's you're conditioned. Everything's learned. Everything's conditioned. It's about habitually conditioning yourself. As you go on, you'll habitually condition yourself to stick to it. It's like.
It's hard, but it's good.
For example, if you think of like everyone who's online, your morning routine, you all do the same thing every morning, guaranteed, because it's habitually conditioned. If we go to bed, most of the time, you'll do the same thing. You're habitually conditioned. If you think of, for example, when you go to your car and you go, did I lock my car? And you go back, oh, I locked it. I can't remember doing it. You're habitually conditioned to lock your car.
Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, and that's what becomes with fitness. It just becomes like every day.
It's the same thing, and when you don't go, you're like, I go to the gym, and if you go,
Yay, thumbs up! Yay, give us lots of thumbs up and hearts. We want to see lots of hearts pop up. Have you seen these bits? I love it. I love it when they pop. Hey guys, all of you, give us lots of love. We want to see it.
Need love.
We've got a few more questions. Remarkable is saying, what are the best cakes to eat if you want to lose weight? If you want to lose weight, I wouldn't recommend eating cakes, but you can have
moderation.
Like, indulgent. Yeah.
It's moderation. Everything's moderation. You can't go to extremes. You can't go to extremes. It's not about extremes. It's about moderation. Do you know what?
Just have a slice.
Be good. And then one time a week, if you want a bit of cake, eat a bit of cake. And don't feel guilty about it. It's life. Life, like, you have to enjoy life. Life's about living in enjoyment. Like I'm reading a book at the moment which is about overeating, which is really interesting.
I do this all the time. I can't help it. I can't have one biscuit. I eat 20
all the time.
No, I'm not anymore.
Is there a time where you didn't overeat?
Yeah, there are lots of times. Oh, is this my language again? You see, language changes.
So like, for example, I overeat. Like, let's being honest. But the thing is, in your head, and this is what happens. So you're like, I'm gonna have a biscuit. Next thing you know, the whole pack of biscuits gone. You go, and in your head, your head goes, I feel so, I'm such a pig, I'm so greedy, why did I do this? I'm such a sabotage.
I know.
So you go from, it's all about state management, and then you feel guilty, and then to make yourself feel happy again, you eat again.
I know, and then I actually eat so much that I feel physically sick.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm going to throw up, I still eat it. It's like, I sometimes think something's wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with you. Most
My
people
head's not
overeat. You are completely normal. You have to realise it's completely normal, and people are going to overeat. I overeat. Most people overeat. It's that you got to get control of. Read the chimp in your head. That chimp in your head.
I read that book.
Chimp Paradox.
Yeah, that is a really good
Control
book,
your
guys.
chimp.
You can download it, like, I think it's free, isn't it? Is it free? I'm not sure. No. But anyway, it's online somewhere.
If you overeat, what's the book called?
Chimp Paradox.
What's that book?
So
I'll put it on.
We've got more tips. Midlife saying print out a big picture of an overweight person, stick it to your fridge. This will help too. That's true though.
So something visual. I wouldn't put an overweight pitch. I wouldn't put an overweight pictures. For example, if you want to lose, if you've got a dress to get into, you put that, buy a dress, put it up where you can see it all the time. Here's another tip. So if you've got your phone, write down. Where's my phone? I'm gonna knock everything over.
Okay.
So as your screensaver.
Yeah, I do that. Put like a hot guy or hot lady.
Loads of messages, but as your screensaver, put So what you want to achieve as your screensaver, because you look at your phone so much, it'd be your goals.
Oh, that's
and
a good one.
write down. Don't write down I want to do this. I want to do this. Is another tip. Don't write down I want to do this. It's
I will do it.
No, you've already done it, so it's there. I've lost 6. I've lost 10 kilos, and I feel I look great. I'm walking down the beach and I'm confident and sexy. I'm going out at night and people are looking at me, and you have that ingrained in your head. You have to, everything is trained. So like what you say to yourself and what you see all the time is what you become. What you say is what you are.
Yeah.
If you can't do it, you'll never do it. If you say you can't, you'll never do it. If you say you can.
You can, guys. You can do it, and everybody can. So there's nothing that you cannot do. It's just you need to want it enough as well. Rifat, hi from Bangladesh. Hello. Ina, what is the online address for online training? It's up there in the title.
Just hit my Rob Blackburn Truthful Trainer.
Just message Rob, and he'll be able to send you more information. Yekaterina is saying, just want to say our body is an amazing thing. 5 years ago, I lost 10 kilos doing nothing. Absolutely, and eating fast food every day. But I was stressed. After then, stress is gone, and I gained 15 kilos back. Oh, we can't even see the full
again, that would have been,
you
you probably ate less. So you might have had burger and chips.
Yeah, but you probably just had that. That's why. Stress is the worst thing.
Stress,
as well,
you're the last, when you're stressed, when your body's stressed, the last thing you want to do is, most of the time, is eat.
Yeah. Josh shared the video. Thank you. Thank you, my Italian friend.
Yeah.
Shane, where are you guys? I think.
What does that one say? There we go. You have to...
Oh, he's just saying, please show us your bellies. We're not showing any.
That's the thing, you find most
bellies.
fitness professionals will get their bellies out, but it's not about that. It's about empowering people and giving advice. Inspiration doesn't come from me getting my stomach out. It's by telling you and inspiring you to change.
Yeah, and I think
like, people will look at pictures and go that's it's not going to inspire you to change.
No, and also you're just gonna feel, in fact, more demotivated. I feel.
Yeah, don't compare yourself to anyone else. You are where you are. Accept where you are now. So you have to accept where you are now, because most people argue with reality and compare themselves to the past. Well, I used to weigh this much. So when you say, someone will say to you overweight, well, I used to be 5 stone lighter. I used to be this. Like, you are where you are now. Accept it.
Just accept.
Don't compare yourself to someone else, because someone else is completely different. You can only concentrate on you and how you can do moving forward. That is it. So you are where you are. You're completely individual. You're not going to be like these people. You have to remember, these people you see in magazines have dieted down for 16 to 20 weeks to get in peak condition for a photo. Peak condition, and then they binge. Yeah, and they rebound so badly, and you don't see that. You think they look like that all the time. They don't. Trust me, they don't.
And they don't eat anything.
I've been there. I've got to that leanness, and maintaining it is nearly nigh on impossible. And it's not fun.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's
not fun. You feel like crap. People think, I want to look like that, but you feel like death.
No, you just want to find the right thing for you. Sharon, we are in London, so we're broadcasting obviously from my kitchen, where I film all my videos. Hi from Lithuania, Gabrielle.
Hi.
We've got Nini, thank you, it's really useful, we're glad. Yekaterina, belly is the hardest. What about if I can't stop eating potatoes? She can't stop eating.
So look at your language that you've just wrote there. I can't stop eating potatoes.
You can.
But what if you did? So you have to ask different questions. What if I did stop eating potatoes?
Yeah, what would happen there?
Potatoes are not bad. You're more than likely overeating potatoes. It's not like one or two. It's hard to overeat on potatoes, to be fair.
And also sweet potato. There's a suggestion.
Yeah, sweet potatoes are great. Sweet potatoes, same thing. Same nutrients, same calories. Doesn't really make much difference, to be fair.
Byron, Allah, what's the best option for making smoothies? Just put as much green stuff in there as you can and add some berries. I think I mentioned that last time, and that's what I've had this week. I've had 2 breakfasts. I had green smoothies with strawberries and raspberries, and then today for breakfast I had a plain total yogurt, which has got like a lot of protein. And also look at the back, like I've told you last time. It has not much sugar and it doesn't have a lot of other bits that we don't want. And I just had it with some chia seeds and some blueberries and some mixed nuts. But I do measure everything with scales, so I know exactly how many grams. And that was about like 350 calories.
You have to remember that like people will go, nuts are healthy, but if you have a handful of nuts, it's 500 calories.
Yeah. Like a small ball. Is
that's why I get people to realise how much food they're eating, because they go, I eat nuts, they're healthy. A whole packet, 1,000 calories. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Yeah, I've just seen someone put up there, I love myself, kudos to you. That's great. That's people will laugh. I say I love myself, but I do. Otherwise, if I don't love myself, I'll abuse myself.
Who's gonna love you then?
Like, you'll have this person. Yeah. But like, you expect other people to love you. Like, I expect my mum and dad, my girlfriend, my brothers to love me. But if I don't love me...
Hi, Christina from Florida. Hello, darling. Hello, we see you. Luch. I can't say it, but where are you from anyway? You think musculation or CrossFit is better? Answer in French if it's possible. French. Je ne vous parle français.
J'ai joué au foot.
What is that?
I think it means I play football.
Oh, okay.
That's what I remember from school. J'ai joué au tennis.
Leanne is asking, why are you not eating porridge for breakfast? I think it's the best and it fuels you up.
That depends. For me, personally...
Yeah, overnight oats.
Overnight oats is great. For me, personally, if I eat porridge in the morning, which is great, I do sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty hungry about an hour or two later. I find it's very individual. It's very individual. There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong answers.
What works for you?
Jinx.
Like, for example, when I eat porridge, I'm not hungry for 4 hours. If I have a smoothie, I'll be hungry about 2-3 hours.
Like, I'll have my porridge. So I cook my porridge in chocolate almond milk. I'll have like 80 to 100 grams of porridge. I put peanut butter in there. Like, I
need to try that.
It's great. And I mix it up, and then I put like berries on top, and it comes to about 800 calories. It's not. Yeah. It's very calorific, and I'm hungry after about 2 hours. So my blood sugar levels go. That's why I had the fats in there from the peanut butter.
Byron saying, "Allah, what do you love about using kale?" I think kale is just really healthy. I prefer.
See my face then.
Yeah, he doesn't obviously like kale. But I've just tried a new recipe. Like I was just showing Rob. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, guys, look. I've just sorted this. I haven't tried this yet. So I've done with some lemon and ginger. So a lot of different like spice stuff there. Lemon, ginger, garlic.
Actually smells quite good, to be fair.
Smells good. And I'm going to try it. So kale is really healthy. It's all about kind of trying different ways how you can input it.
I want cake.
He's going to make this now. We're going to have to start making
you make cakes. Where's the cakes?
Oh, the cake. No cakes in the fridge at the minute. Anya is saying, any special tips to lose pregnancy weight? That's a good question. I'm sure
it's the same as, there's no difference. You have to remember your body's, like, a lot of time people say I eat for 2, and people overeat when they're pregnant. So you have a lot more weight to lose. You have to remember your stomach is like your linear alveoli, so you've got line there, and then as you're pregnant, it rips open, and it takes a while to... Do you not know that?
Well, no, I'm not planning to get pregnant anytime soon, but yeah, I guess.
So it rips open, it takes a long time to come back, and it takes a while. Remember, no rush. Slow and steady is always the way to go, because it's consistent and you'll stick to it, rather than... How many times have you tried to lose weight fast and been successful? Most of the time.
Never. Like, whenever I'm not gonna lie, I've tried all the crash diets. I've tried Atkins, I've tried cucumber diets, I've tried cabbage diets.
Cucumber, that we just eat cucumbers.
I don't know, I can't remember anymore. I've literally tried them all, and what I realised that even if I did lose weight initially, I put it back on. if
Notice
not
it
more
didn't. Notice it
sometimes.
didn't work because the word tried. You tried.
Yeah.
You never succeeded.
That's true.
Every
Now I'm
time you
doing
try.
it.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing it.
Now it's about sustainability. You have to remember it's not just a 12. There's never a finish line.
Yeah.
Never a finish line ever.
Changing your lifestyle.
Yeah, there's people go after I'm gonna do a 12-week diet. After I've done that, I've finished. No, you haven't.
Yeah.
No, you haven't. It's for the rest of your life. It's you hit that 12 weeks, and then what next? And then you hit that, and then what next? You have to enjoy. So like, did I tell you about the mountain?
No.
So you hit the mountain. So if you go mountain, you're going up a mountain. So you have to enjoy the journey up the mountain.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. And then enjoy. You have to enjoy the journey, and then you get to the mountain, and then you're like, "What's the next mountain I can climb?" Because you have to have another goal. It's not finished. If you think you're finished, you're not. And that's where you just goes. So people go, "Oh, I'm poking you. I'm trying to look at this." Poke you in the eye before you go back getting a flight. So you have to go there. You lose weight, and what happens? They go, "I finished," and then you're back to where you are. Here's a secret. I'll give you a secret. Slimming World, Weight Watchers, they're great, but they want you to stay on their program.
Yeah.
There's no advanced techniques. You go like that. You get to a certain point. You'll get it can only take you so far. There's no advanced strategies. You get disheartened, and then you come off it. You go back up. You go, what worked last time? Weight Watchers, Slimming World. Back down. There. And you'll end up on Slimming World and weight loss for the rest of your life.
We need to start. Okay, guys, because we've been doing this for longer than I planned. 1 hour.
No way, that's gone so quick.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna. I actually have to go soon, but we're gonna. Can we do this recipe you want to talk about? So Rob is gonna show us really healthy. What is it? Protein bowls or what is it?
So it's like a protein dessert, which is low calorie. Like to be fair, I've bought dark chocolate almond milk with me because it tastes nicer. But you can use like unsweetened almond milk. But yeah, it's amazing.
Can we make it now, or we're gonna have to do it separately?
I think we have to do it separately.
Okay, we're gonna do it, and then I'll post a picture afterwards. And
yeah, but it's amazing, and you can. Honest to God, you have to go instead of eating, for example, a cake that's 600 calories. Can you have this, which is 200 calories, which is better for you? Remember, protein satiates you more, has a more thermic effect.
Yeah, so we'll post this. Leanna Trone, what are the best proteins for man to burn fat and gain body mass? You're the man.
Food.
So. Fruit?
Food.
But what food? Protein.
Chicken. Lean meat, steak.
Turkey's really good.
You have to remember, people go, you need to eat protein. It's a supplement. Remember, everything's called...
Someone just asked that, do we only need to eat protein?
That is a supplement. And you have that. For example, if you require 180 grams of protein a day and you hit 150, to get you up to 180, you would supplement your diet with this. But if you can get it in through food,
then you
don't need it.
Yeah.
That's why it's called a supplement. It's to supplement your diet. It's not crucial. You don't have to take protein for weight loss.
Anastasia is saying, can we eat rice if we want to lose weight?
Of course.
You can. Again, everything in moderation. Eat like brown rice instead of white rice, right? Or you don't like brown rice?
To be honest, there's no difference.
Oh, really?
No,
okay.
no difference. I eat white rice. It all comes down.
Just how much?
Calories. Rice doesn't make you fat.
Yeah.
At all. There's not many calories in rice. I have 100 grams of rice, which will fill a plate that's 300 calories.
Yeah. It's just the association again.
You could have a Mars bar, which is 300 calories. Rice doesn't make you fat.
Yeah.
That's what everyone has to remember. Rice, potatoes, carbs. Overeating makes you fat.
The only thing I would say that makes you fat is if you eat like processed food that you buy, like this white. Well, but it's not good for your body, Like, it's not good for your body if you buy processed foods like
your body won't know any difference.
Oh, really? It's just the same as calories.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Still learning, clearly.
Yeah, like you're better off eating natural foods, single ingredient foods. Broccoli is broccoli, chicken is chicken. It's got one ingredient. Putting together meals, but the scale of things is not gonna that is processed.
That's true.
That's processed. Protein powder is processed.
Yeah.
That is processed.
Okay.
But that's what you've got.
I was talking about like something really bad, like fried Chinese.
That's just loads of calories.
Yeah.
Right. Loads of calories.
Anyway, guys, so we're gonna wrap up because I have to go. But it was so nice to have you.
That was wicked. I really enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed it as well.
I hope we educated some people. So
yeah, and we had some people saying that we're inspiring them, which is great.
Yeah, it's about again,
it's
moderation.
about teamwork as well. Like
Yeah.
we're all here to help you. So, you know, I'll be sort of telling Rob my progress, but yeah. We're going to come back online for sure, because I think this was better than what I thought it would be.
Really? I love live events.
Yeah,
Great.
I don't really do many live shows, but I kind of enjoy them because we
like
get
question and answer sessions are brilliant. So as I said, you can follow me on my page, so Rob Blackburn, Triple Trainer. I've got a podcast which is about health, relationships. That's called Sex, Chips and Rock and Roll. That's me and my mate riding a unicorn.
And I'm going to be on a podcast as well, so I'm going to tell you all, you can go listen as well.
And we're going to talk about social media. So we'll talk about social media. That's what we talked about yesterday.
Business, everything.
Everything. We go, so let's inspire people. Let's I don't think that one's
No, but yeah, guys, I'm really happy you enjoyed it all. Thank you so much. If you have any more questions, leave the comments down below if you're watching this obviously not live, and then Rob will probably kind of, if he has time, go over and answer some questions if they're fitness
we can always
related.
do this from I can do this from mine, you could do this from yours on like a webinar, like I've got Go Webinar Jam, which is live on YouTube, and you can share that and stuff like that. So we can do live Skype calls and questions.
Everything. So we are helping you. We're gonna inspire you. We're gonna motivate you, and I'm doing this whole thing with you. So I'm kind of like an example, right? So he's kind of gonna use me, and I'm gonna show you the progress, and I'll tell you how I feel. But it is gonna be challenging. I know for sure it's gonna be hard.
It's not easy. It's not easy, but it will become easy.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know.
I'm just going to quickly, before we go, I'm just going to show a picture of my brother who I train online, okay? I just want to show a picture. Have you seen, I don't know if you've seen this yet.
I'm not sure.
So I trained him online. So I didn't train him one-on-one. I just told him what to do online. And I want to show you this because he said, listen, it's easy. It's just about... All I've got is pictures of like naked people in my phone.
Byron, thanks for the nice chat. Your nails and ponytail are super cute. Thank you.
So let's go to a picture.
Thanks, my darling.
So I've got loads of pictures of changes I've made to me. It'll be there in a minute. Find it.
Yeah, guys, I love talking to you so much. So leave us thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'm nearly there. I will also include my healthy playlist on YouTube because I do have 30-day healthy recipes for you, so in case you're stuck.
And people accuse me of putting him on drugs and stuff, so I don't know if you can see this. So this is my... Here you go, ready? There.
Yeah, okay, sure.
You can see this is my brother, and we did 12 weeks. And he only trained twice a week, and he was the worst person to ever train because I wanted him to try my new online training. It was... so he got a 1-year-old, he works nights, he had all the excuses in the world, and then we got him... in 12 weeks.
Oh my god, yeah, I couldn't believe that actually. He looks really hot.
He does.
I mean, like hot. His body looks amazing, you know what I mean? Show the two in together.
Oh, like this. And the thing is, people go, his arm's actually an inch small.
I can't believe that's in 3. So 12 weeks, that's 3 months, yeah.
And I've got like pictures of you'll see.
Women, so you can do it, guys. You can do it even if you have kids, even if you're working long hours. You can still do it.
So the same thing as I only do it's
Who's that?
I should show women actually, isn't it? Most of the.
We'll show some women because obviously I'm doing it, and then we're going. We have to.
Yeah, so we got
same show here as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that. It's
it's all about actually wanting to do it. So
we got loads of them. You can do it. You can do it. It's just it's literally consistency. That's all it is. I've got so many photos.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thanks, Rob, for coming on.
No worries. It's been a pleasure, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been great fun.
Yeah, it's been awesome, and I will see you probably this weekend, guys, because I'm going home to Latvia. It's Easter, and I know a lot of you probably going home as well. So it'll be really difficult to... I'm gonna not eat bad. I'm not gonna say try. I will, if I eat something that's not in my healthy
it doesn't matter.
Plan,
you can put you plan it in.
I plan it in. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna smash it. Bye.
See you later.
Borat. I love your name. That is amazing.
Oh, I love Borat.
I'm not sure if that's a real name. Probably not.
I'm sure it is. No, it must be.
All right, bye guys. Bye everyone.
See you later.
Bye.
This one.
Yeah.